It's time for another edition of the Prowlers Coaches Show at Wings Etc. Tonight we have Prowlers Associate Head Coach Chris Paulin, who we already hear a lot from, but we'll hear some more from him here tonight. We also have Brett Lockhart coming on the show tonight. All right. All of that coming up next on the Prowlers Coaches Show.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers hockey. Get your tickets for the show now at phprowlers.com/tickets.
Keep up with your Prowlers all season long on social media. Follow us on Facebook at the Port Huron Prowlers, Instagram at PH Prowlers, and Twitter at PH Prowlers. And you can find more information on our website, phprowlers.com.
Welcome back to the Coaches Show here at Wings Etc. I got Coach Paulin along with me. Packed house again here at Wings. Thank you everybody for coming out. We do have some flex tickets up for grabs if you ask questions for Brett Lockhart or Coach Paulin later on the show. So get your questions ready. If you're on the stream, get your questions ready as well. It looks like YouTube is cooperating with us this evening, so I do see a couple of questions in there already. So let's keep those rolling. But first, Coach Paulin, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Wiggs. I'm very excited to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you back. And let's get right into last weekend in Indiana. Big 3-3, and went there, took 2 of 3. What are your all thoughts on that weekend?
Well, first, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about all the fans that showed up on the road to cheer the boys on.
Yeah,
let's hear it for them. Yeah. I've been here a long time. I've never seen that type of turnout for an away game. It was loud in there, and our fans are the best. And there's some funny signs too, and they gave them hell. It was awesome.
If you watched on the PHP network, or if you watched back, if you were there in the building, you could see just a whole.
Oh, the guys loved it. It gave us an extra jolt, and hopefully we can see some more crowds like that on the road. It was great.
I think we've seen Prowler fans at every single road building this year. I don't think we've gone one road trip without seeing somebody and meeting them.
Well, yeah, it started the opening weekend, Danbury.
Yeah, it did.
Section 9 making the trip out to Danbury, getting the boys started. So, yeah, it's great. There's really, I say it all the time, and I actually mean it. There's no fans like this in the league. I've been to a lot of places. It's really special to be a part of this organization because of the support we get.
Well, that support helped you guys to a nice win on Friday, 5-0. How about Bailey Huber, first pro shutout, 29 saves in that game? Going for Hubes, and a good way to start the weekend.
Yeah, well, I just had a video session with the goalies. We had a meeting with all 3 of them, and I told Hubes this was the last time I was going to say congrats on the shutty, and I guess I lied because we're talking about it again. But, yeah, no, he played a phenomenal game. He's been playing really well for us for some time now, and a guy who wants to learn, wants to improve. I think he's gotten substantially better since he's gotten here. And, really a lot of the tools, he had all the tools before he came to town, just watching him in college. But he's really honed in on that. And Coop's been huge into helping him develop. He, JMO, and Hubes all work really well together. They learn from each other. They support each other. And we definitely have the best goalie room in the league. I can confidently say that.
They work really hard in the goalie skates every morning. Or a couple
They
mornings a
do.
week.
They do. Yeah, the boys go hard in the goalie skates. Forwards and D have been awesome to come out and help. Our media team has been very helpful in coming out to help the goalies as well.
Really help their confidence.
Well, this is the thing. So, Hubes has his first pro shutout. Goalie skate before the game. Will comes down a backhand or bar down. So I think, Will got him set up here, with that shot, and then Hughes bared down, and 30 saves on Friday night. So there you go, Wiggs.
He gave me an opportunity to bring that up in the post-game interview, and I just couldn't do it to him in that moment. But thank you for bringing that up. By the way, he stopped me on every shot today, this morning. So Hubes did get his revenge. He's still locked in. But 5-0 on Friday, and then a bit of a closer game on Saturday, 3-1. But late in that third period, you guys are holding on to that 2-1 lead, and they got undisciplined late in that game, barking at the referees, and that talk about that whole sequence late in the game. As you guys are trying to hold on.
Yeah, no, it was definitely. Like I said after the weekend, it's become a heated rivalry, and I think their emotions got a little bit the better of them for sure. But yeah, we didn't play the way we wanted to on Saturday. We had to grind a little bit. Things came a little harder than we would have liked. But we had some strong goaltending in that game as well, especially late with all those penalties and a couple key saves in the second period as well. So that kind of got us through it. And obviously our massive crowd that we had on the glass kind of willed the boys too through some of those long shifts in the third period.
Yeah, so you got Brian Parsons, game-winning goal. Second game-winning goal for Brian Parsons this season.
That guy won't be able to fit through the door. His head's so big right now because of that goal. But
well, this game-winning goal actually came from inside the offensive zone, unlike his last one.
Well, yeah, I was recounting with Parsons' goals this year. So he had the one from way downtown, the half-court shot.
Yep.
This one he had the backhander through the 5E. Good net drive though, really good net drive. And his first one was also against Indy. It was the alley-oop off the backboard, where he came in, shot it, and got his own rebound and scored 1-on-5. So,
yeah.
I don't know if you remember that goal.
Yeah, I remember it. Little end-to-end action from Brian Parsons on that one.
Just showing his offensive prowess.
Yeah, something like that. He's approaching 100 career points.
Yes, I know. He's mentioned it. Yes.
We'll have a post ready, and then he won't be able to fit through.
You better have a whole montage ready.
A video,
for him.
yeah.
He's gonna be saluting the crowd, soaking it in.
Yeah,
we might have to stop the game like Patrick Kane,
Yeah, the whole clear the bench. Everybody goes out there and celebrates with him for point number 100.
I wouldn't be surprised if he got the guys to do that. But.
Yeah, but so 3-1 on Saturday, and then it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a row, especially in their building, and it ended up falling on Sunday. But take us through that game.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a very similar game to Saturday. I actually thought we played a little bit better, so sometimes the results don't directly reflect how the team plays. But speaking about Brian Parsons, he had a huge fight for us. So the second period, we had a tough shift. They scored on us. There was a little bit of a momentum shift, and then right away he fought Zinchenko. And it surprises me every time, but the way Parks can throw is unbelievable. He's become an unbelievable fighter. Gave us a huge lift, and then Grammer right after. With the electric fight. So I thought those guys stepped up big time. Some games you can make a lot of mistakes and still win. Unfortunately, this wasn't one of them. We made some mistakes, and they made us capitalize. I thought they did a good job in the neutral zone. They frustrated us a little bit offensively. And, to their credit, their goalie made 40-something saves. So sometimes that happens, and we got to be ready to move on for Friday.
Well, Brian Parsons has a little of that old Fed in him. He can drop.
He's a scrappy guy. He's a scrappy guy. He's dealt through a lot of adversity, both in his career and in his personal life. I think it's made him stronger. He's become a leader. We call him a glue guy. The guys are really attracted to him. He means a lot to the locker room, and he does a really good job bringing the team closer together. So I have a lot of respect for Brian Parsons.
He learned from one of the best fighters in the league.
Who's that, Wiggs?
Well, based on what I've been told, it's Joe Pace.
He was definitely the most willing fighter, for sure. But, Joe could throw for sure. So,
do you think his wins and losses are both, like, in the triple digits? Like, he's just had that many fights?
Well, I don't know. I think we got a guy on our roster I think's trying to catch him this year. So, I don't know if he's listening right now, but I think
Yeah, how many fights does B-Way have this year? I've lost track.
B-Way. The media team wants to know how many fights you've had this year. 13, 14?
He thinks he's exceeding his jersey number at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think the over-under for him was set a lot lower at the beginning of the year, and he's just a guy who's always willing. He's always fired up. You never see B-Way in any different mood. No matter what he's going through, he's always fired up. He always encourages his teammates. He leads by example. He has a big voice in the room. Whenever the team needs something, he wants to be the one to do it. There's times where I have to fight with him to not be the guy to do it. So he's been, I can't say enough good things about B-Way this year.
Well, 13 wants one. 13's going to get one, right?
Yeah, the phone's ringing. That was one of his best lines. I almost broke. He was dead serious, so I didn't want to laugh. But he came up to me one game and was like, I'm not going to say who it was against, but he's like, hey, I'm going to tell this guy the phone's ringing, and you're going to answer it. And he's dead serious, too. He's looking at me like, and I'm like, and I'm trying so hard not to laugh because it's freaking funny. Like, I've never heard anything like that. And I'm like, no, for sure, B-Way, for sure. And as soon as he leaves the room, I lost it. I was like, I got to tell Graham this. This is unreal.
You got a lot of character in that room.
Tons of character. These guys, I've actually talked to a lot of people about this recently. This is the closest knit group I've ever been a part of, playing or coaching at any level. So, love the guys here. We were very thoughtful about the guys we brought into the locker room, and these guys have worked really hard, and they've made us look like we made good decisions. They're great people. They represent the organization, the community really well. They sacrifice for each other. People don't realize how much these guys have really given and sacrifice, and what they do and how hard they play for each other, the amount of shots we block, the physicality to our game, the fighting, all that's takes an extreme toll on your body, and these guys do it all for this city, this fan base, and each other, so couldn't be more proud.
And after feisty weekend, 200 total penalty minutes between the teams last weekend, you guys get to see them here at McMorran Place, and you get to make it a tough environment for them. The fans here, come on, let's see what it's gonna sound like. What's it gonna sound like when Indiana's here this weekend? Something like that, yeah.
I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
actually.
that's pretty accurate. Yeah, you and Everett will be a little bit closer together this weekend.
Yeah. No, like we said, we always protect each other. That goes for everybody in the organization. I know you have the exact same mentality, Wiggs. That's what I love about you. We always stand up and protect each other. So
they better not cross to my side of the broadcast booth.
I fear for the broadcaster that tries to do that, Wiggs.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. They better be careful. Be careful the way they're talking about our team. Well, yeah, you guys get them right back this weekend. A couple of games, and we got some fun specialty nights. We'll talk about them later, but what are you looking forward to about getting right back at these guys, again, after what was a feisty weekend last week?
Well, yeah, I mean, at this point of the year, too, every weekend's going to be a feisty weekend. Everybody's competing. This is, I think Fett said it a couple weeks ago. He said it really well. This is playoff hockey from here on out. So every team's ramping up, no matter where you are in the standings. It's extremely competitive. Indiana presents us a challenge. I think, we can look at records and try to make determinations on who's good or who's not, but every team presents its own challenge, and Indiana does some things really well. So we've already started dissecting last weekend and doing some of the pre-scout with the guys and going over some film from last weekend, but they'll present another good challenge. We're very excited to play this team. We definitely, I think B-Way said it really well today. B-Way had a great speech that, we feel a little disrespected, and there's a lot of us in that room that took it personally losing on Sunday, and we didn't take it lightly. We're very excited for Friday night and get right back after it, like you said.
I think Blake Anderson ended his interview with me on Sunday with something along the lines of it's going to be the hardest weekend of the season for them.
Yeah, no, and I think the guys, the way they came out and practiced this Wednesday, I think they backed that up. I think guys were going, and guys had an extra edge to them today, and I think they really focused from the morning meeting all the way throughout practice, and guys were pretty fired up. It's a testy group in there, and I think we know the challenge, and we'll be ready to go on Friday night.
You mentioned Austin Federley, what he said. He's been out for the past few weeks. I just saw him walk up, so it's made me think of it. How's that finger doing over there? 45 degrees to the left. 45 degrees.
Yeah,
to the left. That's better than what it was, right?
Austin has been working hard, rehab from his upper body injury, and he's doing really well. He's made a lot of progress at PT. We don't know his status for this weekend.
No.
But I can tell you that he's done everything he possibly can to not only support his teammates and lead in a role from not playing, but also to get back for his guys and be back in the lineup. So he's making great progress, I can tell you that.
Chris Paulin with a flair for the dramatic. We'll have to find out on Friday night. Get there early for warm-ups on Friday night so you can see if Austin Federley is out there. I'll be there. We definitely will have people there. Yeah, let him play, Coach. Come on.
Yeah, no, he'll be back as soon as he's able to be back. I can promise you that about Fats. He wants to play, and he's doing everything he can to be there for his guys and for you guys.
So, again, 7:05 p.m., Friday and Saturday. Saturday is 7:05 p.m. If anyone has bought tickets that say 6:05, the game is 7:05 p.m. on Saturday, which I guess it's better if you're too early than too late to get to the door. But, yes, it is a 7:05 p.m.
What's
puck
a
drop
good
on
reason
Saturday.
to show up early that night anyway, Wiggs?
You know what? There are many good reasons. You know, you can go, you can see warm-ups, you can go see the guys. But I think the best reason to show up early on Saturday night is because we're giving away 500 St. Patrick's Day themed pucks for the first 500 fans through the doors. Oh, that's how about that giveaway? Who's gonna be here early to get a puck? Come on.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen the pucks. They actually look awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Do we gotta give a shout out to who helped make that possible?
Yes, Pollock and Randall Funeral Home. They're a great supporter of the team. I work with Laura Godwin. She loves the guys, loves to support the organization. They worked with us for years, and they wanted to sponsor the pucks. So big thank you to them. They do a great job. So thanks to Laura and the gang there.
So we got the pucks. So you got to come early for the pucks, but then you also have to stay late if you want to get your hands on one of those St. Patrick's Day jerseys, those little specialty jerseys
Well,
we have.
I have a question. If I show up early
Okay.
to the Saturday game, what else could I get if I'm one of the first 500 people there? A hug was a good guess. It's not a hug, although who knows?
I'm gonna let you take this one.
Thumb Rust Control, another
yes.
great supporter of the team. They're actually going to be doing some fundraising at the game for Sanilac County Youth Hockey. I've gotten to know Jason Radloff pretty well. They're going to be giving away Prowler bucks, so $15 off. I went with a couple of the boys. You guys will see this air soon. There's going to be a new commercial. Some of your favorite players are probably in it. It's a pretty electric commercial, but yeah, if you're one of the first 500 people, $15 off, Prowler bucks. So that'll be another cool perk. So you can really rake it in if you show up early. So it should be a nice night.
And when did they tell us that the best time to get your car protected is?
To protect your car from rust, you got to do it in the summer. You got to get out ahead of it. It's very important. There's a misconception, but if you get out ahead of it, and they do great work, they have unbelievable customer reviews, actually, and it's a family-owned business. They love the Prowlers. They drive an hour just to come see the Prowlers play, and they actually have a lot of business from people from St. Clair County. So if you want to get your truck rust-proofed or your car rust-proofed, I definitely highly recommend them. So they'll take care of you for sure.
Yeah, Thumb Rust Control. That was a fun commercial.
Yeah, we had a blast out there. They were great hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will see the commercial. You'll get a good laugh out of it.
So lots of giveaways on Saturday. Lots of great stuff going on Friday as well. Mental Health Awareness Night with St. Clair County Community Mental Health. We'll have some prizes given. Well, they'll be giving out some prizes as well throughout that night. We'll have a lot of trivia and information on mental health. It's such an important topic.
Yeah, it really is. Yep.
To cover, and that's a great thing we get to do with them every year.
Yeah, no, we're very excited. I think both the nights are going to be awesome. We've got a ton of support from the community, and yeah, it's going to be an electric weekend down in McMorran. I know that.
The McMorran faithful will be loud. They'll be buzzing. You want to be part of it? Get your tickets. phprowlers.com/tickets. Well, enough of us just talking back and forth.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for the guest of honor.
You didn't come here for us. You came here to see 1-8 stroll up to the table.
Oh, yeah.
And come on here next. He'll be up here next, so get your questions ready for Brett Lockhart here on the Prowlers Coaches Show. It's coming up next.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers hockey. Get your tickets for the show now at phprowlers.com/tickets.
Keep up with your Prowlers all season long on social media. Follow us on Facebook at the Port Huron Prowlers, Instagram at PH Prowlers, and Twitter at PH Prowlers. And you can find more information on our website, phprowlers.com.
Back here at Wings Etc. on the Prowlers Coaches Show, we have number 18, Brett Lockhart, with us.
Hello, Will.
Man who's very comfortable in front of the camera.
Yeah, I know camera, I'd be fine, but it's a pretty big camera.
Just pretend the camera's not. Just pretend the camera's not here. Just look at B-Way. Look at B-Way back there.
I see Coop.
You see Coop, yeah.
kid.
You're looking Coop.
There's Twos probably complaining about his food or something. Who knows?
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I know you like to ask questions, but now questions can be asked of you. So.
Yeah, I thought I was hiding from you, but you got me when I got back.
Yeah, you're good. We can see you. See you playing this day. You can't hide behind there. But first of all, how's the family? They coming back out this year?
Yeah, they're coming out the 20th, the family and the girlfriend. So
Oh boy.
I'm sure you're excited to see them there, eh?
Yeah. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. The Lockhart family's in town.
Fumble. Yeah, no, they're coming out though. Super excited to have them come back out. So they're looking forward to it.
So we're gonna have another fun weekend, but let's talk about you a little bit, and let's get way back in your hockey career. Obviously, a lot of fans know, a lot of guys, they go through juniors. You kind of took a bit of a different route. Why did you end up going the prep school route?
Yeah, so growing up, I just didn't really know too much about juniors, and I got offered an opportunity to go play at Tilton, and kind of talked it over with my parents, thought it was a good move, so went there for 3 years, and then coming out of there, I had a couple offers, one of them being Plymouth, so this junior thing was kind of new to me. I didn't know too much about it, and then, like I said, I had an offer from Plymouth, so I figured, in my mind, it was why go waste 2 years and then end up at a school just like Plymouth, so I just went for it, and couldn't be more happier that I did, so.
And so that means when you first stepped on the ice as a Prowler, was that one of your first times, or your first time wearing a visor? Because I don't think you practiced that week.
Yeah, no,
I think you
actually.
came in on game day.
Yeah, Paulie let us get, me and my roommate Rancor, get on the ice for like 20 minutes that morning. But, yeah, that was the first time I had the visor, so I wasn't sure how I was going to go. But it was fine.
What were you thinking when you stepped out there and you were like there's nothing in front of me?
Well, like
here.
I went to throw a hit on my first shift, and I didn't get hit in the face, so then I was just ready to go from there. No worries.
That's good. That could have changed everything. You got hit in the face once, and you were like,
Yeah, I mean, this year I got this chunk taken out of my nose, so it's definitely changed, but it's all good.
Al, we are getting close to the time of year when you got recruited by the Prowlers, but take us through that process when you were getting recruited.
So the college season had just wrapped up, and me and my buddy, like I said, Jeremy Rancourt, were hanging out, and we got a call from Paulie, and you know how passionate this guy is. So to hear how hype he was to get us to come out there, we were excited, and we showed up. And first time we beat Columbus, and the boys were pumped, so that was awesome. It was a good time.
I think that was the last chance that they had to play. I think it was the fifth to last game.
Yes, that was an exciting time. Felt like we were at the New York Stock Exchange there, but no, we had to get these guys in, and we had to get their flights taken care of just in time so they could fly in for game day. And they came in. I actually remember your first shift too. It was electric. Randy threw a big hit. You threw a hit, and we had a great crowd that night too. And I remember that game. We ended up winning at the Horn. We won real late. So
I think Freeb scored with like 11 seconds. Or
yeah,
something.
Freeborn. From Tux. I remember that goal. So yeah, it was an unreal night, and these guys came in and made an immediate impact.
Take us through that recruiting process when you're finding him, and again that week it felt like I walked into the office every day and there was like 2 new guys sitting there on the couch learning the systems. But take us through like that whole recruiting process that you guys go through every year.
Yeah, no, it's we found a lot of success doing that and gotten guys like him that, and that's kind of how you improve a program too. Like you get a guy like Chop who was pretty adamant, it's just, I'm going to be done after this, but I want to play a few pro games. And then a couple years later, he's sitting next to me right now. So
that is true.
But no, it was exciting bringing Chop in. And we had a lot of really good players that came in at that year too. But yeah, the process, we cast a pretty wide net and you watch many, 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 many hours of video and you find the right guys. And then you have to talk to them and figure out if they're going to fit in the room. I mean, we found some guys over the years that you have a conversation and even though they're a great hockey player, decide to pass. But with Chop and Rancourt, Prowlers alum, those guys both, we were very confident that people were getting, which is just as important. And, Chop's been awesome for us, and no surprise, he's done a great job.
Yeah, so the plan wasn't to stick around for a few years. You're just going to play a few games.
Yeah, no, I honestly, when we came out, we thought we were roommates, right? It was a cool experience together, but then with how much fun we had, and like Paulie said, there was a great group of guys here, so they were very welcoming and kind of reminded me and Randy of our time at Plymouth, and we had a blast there. So I came back and had even more fun that year, having more fun this year. So
yeah, talk about the group you guys have in the locker room this year, how you've been able to build that culture over the last couple of years.
Yeah, we got a bunch of knuckleheads over there. Good group of guys though. I think everyone's close. Like I think everybody over there's been on teams where there's like cliques and sometimes older guys only hang out with older guys, stuff like that. But I think everybody's very approachable. Anyone can go up to anyone in that room, whether you're chirping them one day and helping them the next. Like I just think we got a bunch of good guys who are genuinely friends and not just here for the hockey, here to kind of build a brotherhood, and that's what we've done.
Well, I would ask you more questions, but it looks like our fans have been blowing up the chat already for you. So,
oh boy,
we'll get to them. If you have questions here in Wings, flag down Becca. She'll be walking around with some flex tickets, and you can get a couple tickets if you ask a question. But we'll start here on the stream. Slick Rick wants to know, what was it like opening weekend in Danbury with your family in the crowd and then scoring that weekend?
Yeah, that was definitely pretty cool. My parents have been awesome. They've kind of supported me throughout this whole journey. My dad, especially, my dad's made so many of my games throughout the years. So, I mean, my mom too, but she's a teacher, right? So it's a little different with scheduling. But it was awesome to have him there. And then as you can see, I'm not a big goal scorer, so to get one in front of them was definitely awesome, especially in an environment like that. It was hostile. Section 9 was there buzzing, so, yeah, that was a good one. That was fun.
Did I see a hand raised back there? Oh, great. It's Section 9.
All right.
Right on cue.
Chop, I got to know, is it true that you actually own a golf cart in New Hampshire? And if it is true, can you tell me how you acquired that?
Okay, so for those of you watching on the stream, the question is it true that you own a golf cart in New Hampshire, and how did you acquire it?
Yeah, kind of. Whatever. In college, me and my team went on a golf outing, and I happened to break a golf cart. I crashed it into a tree, wheel turned in, axle's gone, and next thing you know, you get a bill for whatever the price was. And so, yeah, technically, I guess it's my golf cart. And then I went back there a couple summers later. They didn't remember me, so I was all good. But, yeah, that's how let me guess, my dad told me that.
I'm surprised you remembered it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The only one I could use on street.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, this is dangerous. You have JMO here, college teammate. He knows all of the.
You got insider trading over there.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been passing things along over there. We got another one over here.
All right, Chops. If you weren't playing hockey, what would you be doing?
Ooh, if you weren't playing hockey, what would you be doing? What was the plan when you came to Port Huron?
If I wasn't playing hockey, I feel like I'd probably be a union guy. I would have never went to college. I would have just been in the union, probably. And if not that, military. But You never know. I'm more of a blue collar guy. I don't really do computers and whatever. Yeah, like iPads, all that. I'm not very good with technology, so I'd rather just grab a hammer, grab a nail, and just get to work. So probably union. That's my answer, I guess. You like that one too?
Yeah, hang on. There's a little clarification we're looking for.
Why? What'd I say?
You said he asked if you never went to Port Huron, what would you be doing? You already.
Is that what you asked?
Oh, okay.
See you, Wiggles.
Okay, that's my bad.
Lock in.
That's
You
my
said
bad.
if you never played hockey, what would you be doing?
Hammer and nails.
You think I'm going rogue already?
Hammer and nails, yeah. All right, Deborah Hurley. When you play against your former college or other teammates, is there an advantage, or does that provide more challenges for you?
When I go against like someone from college or something?
Like former teammates.
Yeah, no, that's an advantage because I know everything about them. So, you know what I mean?
All right.
If they got a certain move, I know it. And then if I know they're a little bit soft, slash them a little more. Send Brian Parsons at him to slash him a little bit. So, yeah, I guess it's an advantage.
Know how to chirp him. Yeah.
Yeah, where is Brian Parsons? I was hoping you'd have
Brian
some
Parsons
questions
is
tonight.
sleeping like Rumpelstiltskin.
Dennis Riley, Chop, who's your favorite cousin?
I'll go Dennis. That's my cousin. Dennis Jr.
Any more questions in here? Any hands raised? While I look.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
B-Way's
Oh, yeah,
got
there
one.
it is.
Here we go.
There's B-Way's hand up.
First off, Chop, I hope you don't forget about me after tonight. Good show so far. I just want to know favorite small area game in practice.
Favorite small
Favorites?
area game in practice. I know he wants me to say the bomber. 'Cause that's his go-to, but I honestly just like the old 3-on-3. Simple. Nothing crazy. I'll go, I mean, I can say bomber if that's what you really want. I'll go bomber.
Can you explain for those who don't know what the bomber is?
It's
kinda what that
basically,
Or do you need the coach?
Yeah.
The coach can draw that up.
you got a
for us.
whiteboard?
No. I want Chop to do it.
Okay.
So basically, it's 3-on-2 below the circles, and we keep score usually. Losing team skates. Paulie's the ref, my favorite part. And yeah, usually, I mean, me and B-Way are usually together on D, just locking it down. So I think that's why he loves it so much, right, B-Way? Yeah, there you go.
The Brock and Locke pairing.
Yeah, you like that, saying that on the broadcast.
do
don't you?
like that.
Yeah.
Broadcasters, we like a good nickname.
Yeah, fair.
Well, Johnny was in the wrong place at the wrong time during the bomber last week. I'll tell you that much.
If you got called up to the NHL, what team would you like to play for? Mike Fromla.
Bruins.
Bruins.
Whoa. Yeah, that's easy. Bruins for sure.
You have a question? No? Randall Stevens, what is your favorite hockey memory besides the upcoming FPHL championship season?
I mean, it'd probably be one of the 3 times we won it in college, to be honest. It's a great night after. You know what I mean? So I had a great time. That's probably my favorite. I can't think of like a small specific one, so I'll have to go, yeah, championships. What's better than that, right?
Nothing better. Let's see. RJ Luke wants to know, Coach, who do you have starting in net on Friday?
You're going to have to come and find out.
Oh!
Yeah.
Is that
Good
LJ's
answer.
brother?
Good
No?
answer, good answer.
Yeah, it
I
was.
don't know.
Is that Coop's burner account?
All right, this is a question for me, but I feel weird if I ask my own question. So I'm going to ask Paulie, can you ask the question for me from Rob V?
All right, Rob B., this question is for Mr. Will. How do you handle the pressure of live broadcast? What techniques do you use to stay calm under pressure? Wow.
You know what?
Brain buster.
this environment right here, and when I was when I emceed the Dalton J jersey retirement, that was one of the most terrifying moments that I've had here, because when I'm broadcasting a game, no one's looking at me. Everyone's looking like I'm looking at backs of heads and like the players on the ice. Like no one's looking at me, so I could just pretend like I'm just, talking to myself or just talking to the ice. This right here with the 1,000-yard stare from LJ and everyone else looking at us here, this is actually a little more terrifying. Like, my microphone after these coaches shows is just like dry. You know exactly where my hand was the whole time. It's soaking wet. I'm sweating. So.
Well, you wouldn't tell. You do a hell of a job, Wiggs. Huh? Let's go.
Yeah, Wiggles.
Thank you. We have, we have a lot of people that make me look better than I actually am. So shout out to the entire PHP
Shout
Network
out
crew.
Aiden.
Shout out Aiden. Shout out Liz here tonight helping us out. So thanks for coming up and helping us out tonight. But yeah, I would say it's a lot easier because it doesn't feel like everyone's looking at me or listening to me. But thanks for the reminder, Rob. I'll be nervous this weekend. So.
Yeah, Buck just said in the back that Wiggles loves it, and he does.
Definitely does.
Maybe there's a piece of me that
Guy lives.
You wanted Paulie to ask that question. You know why.
Paulie, you got to ask this question, man. Come on.
I don't know. I think Paulie likes being having the microphone in front of him more than
I know he doesn't love a second period intermission, a second period interview on the bench when we're losing.
I'm trying to get a lineup, and then Buddy's over there asking me questions. I'm like, Brady, give me a second, man.
You know this is happening. We've gone over it. You should be ready for it.
You know what? I'm ready for it. And then Aiden goes, "Oh no, we're not doing it." And
because you take too long. We got
trying to do my job,
Wiggs. 90-second media break. Oh, if only you had two other coaches with you, man.
Oh, really, Wiggs? Out of left field.
Just read the questions, Wiggs, would you?
I don't know if I can ask that one.
Yeah, let's keep it PGA.
Randall Stevens wants to know if he should take a shot of proper 12 for every PHP goal or penalty.
If you had penalties, you'd be rinsed by the end of the first. Yeah. I mean, this weekend, if you did that, yeah.
Yeah, this weekend you might need 2 bottles of proper 12.
Might make it to the first media timeout. That's about it.
Yeah, but yeah, so maybe every goal. Do we have any more questions in here? Anyone? Oh, there it is.
J-Mo.
J-Mo's got his arm up. Former Plymouth State teammate, now Prowler teammate. Yeah, how'd you get the nickname Chop?
So when I was little, I was a fat little chubby kid, and my dad called me Pork Chop, and then my mom said, you can't call him that for the rest of his life. And he said, all right, I'll call him Chop, and then it's just kind of stuck. So now when I hear Brett, it's kind of like weird, to be honest. And now we have Brett Moritz, so I hear it even more. And man, that guy's a character.
Tell us a little bit more about your other.
There's not much to say. Like, you just gotta. If you just watched him, we always say like we wish you could put a GoPro on him, see what he does in a day in a life, because he's just always up to something, but always feel like he's doing nothing. So you never know with him. He's saunas for like 95 minutes a day. He looks like a raisin when he comes out. I'm like, feel free to hop in the shower, buddy. Like, so I don't know, but good guy, does anything for the team. Hurt his shoulder in a fight. Shout out to Mo.
If you could steal the skills of any active hockey player, who would it be?
Luke James?
Absolutely not. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, easy answer is McDavid, right? Best player in the world. Yeah. Or are you talking about all my team?
Sure, you could go on your team, but McDavid's a pretty.
Imagine how many rushes up ice if you had McDavid talent. Holy.
Woo! Yeah. Be going rogue every shift. On my team, I'll take. What do we got over there? I'll keep it with B-Way. I wish I had B-Way's like. That was gonna be the wrong word. Craziness.
Intangibles.
Yeah, like this guy goes into a battle and like it's crazy. Like that's all I gotta say. Like I'm glad I'm not a forward when I see him battling. So I wish I had that in me. And then I got to be careful who I give props to over here.
Yeah, I need to be able to walk out the door.
Yeah, well, I can't.
Their heads get too big.
Whose head? Oh, Bob's looking for something. All right, Bob, I'll give it to you. Bob's got a good shot, so I wish I had Bob's shot. That's all I'm giving out.
Combination of B-Way's intensity and Bob's shot. Would that be a player you would recruit, Paulie?
Well, yeah, I mean, recruit about those guys, so yeah.
That's true.
For sure.
They both your hires?
We recruit as a staff, Will.
Okay.
So we do everything as a team here.
There's no individual in this organization, Will.
Yeah, no, everyone. Come on. The cat does the recruiting.
You got that right, buddy.
What's your favorite game day outfit from Virginia Jenkins?
Like of one of the boys or me? Sorry, I'm just.
Oh, you can go.
Feel
You
weird
go,
if
you.
I'm talking about myself.
Me? I don't know. I'm just reading here. Yeah, go you.
I got a nice like white. It's like whitish gray suit that I like, and then I got a nice big brown coat for when it's cold out. And you're not even listening. All right.
I'm listening.
Anyway, nicest dressed in the team. Buck's got a crazy coat. Think he thrifted it. It's pretty cool, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, I think I'm skipping that question. What's your favorite pregame pump-up song from our same asker here?
Ooh. Buck plays. I don't even know what Buck plays. Whatever Buck puts on the music, I just listen to that, and then we go play sewer. So I honestly, I used to wear headphones before every game. Now I don't because I'm too busy, probably chirping or something. Buck's always got music flying, so I listen to that. So I don't really have one. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'll say "Pump It Up" for Johnny. There you go.
There you go. Pump it up. We got a question in the house.
What's your game day routine?
Game day routine.
Game day routine. I wake up. I go to the rink, meeting, practice. Then me and Buck go to Chipotle. Then I go home, eat Chipotle. Usually mess around with Parsons a little bit. He's an old man, so he gets grumpy. And then usually we take a nap. And then from there, I nap for like 2 hours or like how it depends on how I'm feeling that day. And then go to the rink, get changed, and then I just play sewer really before the game with the boys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple guy, to be honest.
Virginia Jenkins continues to hammer out the questions here. Who's your favorite roommate?
Parse, I got to give it to him. I mean, I live with him now, and I live with him on the road. So sometimes I get sick of him, but no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Parse for sure.
Bobby Lockhart, 1815.
Uncle Deli Meats, that's what we call him.
Wow. That's related.
Yeah.
What does deli meats mean to you? Oh,
Is that
I
what he
guess-
said?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
of course
question.
he
So I
did.
think you answered it already.
It reminds me of him. That's really all I got to say. When I think of Deli Meats, I think of Bobby Lockhart.
What is your favorite off-season hobby?
Golf, for sure. I didn't say I was good at it now, but love to go.
You're not good at driving the cart either.
Oh, yeah, going well. Yeah, no, you're right about that. I actually don't really drive anymore because of that.
Really?
Yeah, so it's never my fault. I mean,
I guess you learned your lesson. That's a
yeah,
good
a
thing.
little bit. I mean, sometimes I'll drive.
learn
But
from
yeah,
your
I do
mistakes,
try to
right?
actually stay away
That's
from
all
it.
it is, buddy.
I do try to stay away from driving. Like, actually.
Oh, another one back here.
Can you show us how you greet people?
What does that mean?
You know.
Oh.
They all said you know.
Ah, come on. They want me to do what I say when I
Yeah.
usually when one of the boys walks in the room.
Yeah, give it to us.
Sup, kid.
Yeah. Yeah, give a round of applause for that.
That's it, yeah. Need some water.
You like those cups?
I do. They're actually wicked cool. We were talking about it last week. They're new, right?
Yeah, they're fairly new.
Let's plug them. Where you can buy them?
You know where to buy them? Team Store.
Oh, all right. I was just making sure you got
Team
your
Store.
heads in, buddy.
Shop.phprowlers.com. Get one of those really cool cups. Maybe the one that Brett Lockhart just drank out of. You can
Yeah,
Game
good
use.
call.
You can even get a new one. if you
Game
want.
used.
Yeah.
You could also get a new one. Game used. Game used cup. Paulie from Slick Rick. Are you going to drop the gloves with Everett? And are you going to wear gloves so you can drop them with Everett?
This isn't a clown show. I won't be wearing gloves,
Oh, okay.
but
Don't make a mockery of it.
like I said, we always stick up and protect each other, and hopefully we'll see Slick Rick on Friday night.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Slick Rick on Friday night. Yeah. Yeah, he can leave his broom at home. I heard about that incident on Sunday. So he might have been a bit of a jinx. Hopefully he learned his lesson this weekend.
No such thing as jinxes. We didn't score enough goals to win. They scored more than us. That's what happened. Lay off Slick Rick.
All right. Do we have any more questions in here? Any more from the boys over there?
LJ's probably scheming something.
I know.
Yeah, come on, LJ. You're way too quiet. This is weird.
I see the gears turning.
Do you have a favorite bus memory from the last?
Favorite?
Don't be too descriptive.
Favorite bus memory? Be vague.
Might have to clear this through the media team before you answer.
Yeah, right. You have to whisper it.
Yeah, is there a media break coming up? I don't know, honestly. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if LJ, what he wants me to say, I think, is that usually when we're on the bus, we have bunks, and my bed is below his, and he's above me, and he's usually up there complaining, I'm swaying too much, and I can't sleep. I'm like, I don't care.
This driver's driving too fast.
Yeah, he gets so afraid. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. But
I was thinking more like last year.
do you have one in? Last year. Oh yeah, that bus was great. No, one time we were driving. Which one? Which one? Oh yeah, we had Nossi Einen, and me and him were sitting in the back, and and we're driving, and I think one of the tires caught on fire or something, and Nossi's in the back yelling, "Fire, fire," in his accent, and then Tux turns around and he's like, "Shut up, Nosy, I'm sick of hearing your voice." And then 10 seconds later, there's black smoke all on the bus, and everyone's running out. So that was a good one. I forgot about that one. Yeah, the one I was going to bring up was the suspension one. We had no suspension.
Same trip.
Yeah, same trip, but we kept going. Yeah, we had no suspension on the bus, and we're in the back, and Nosy's back there crying again, complaining that it's too bumpy, this and that. And then Tux is on the mattress sleeping, gets up. He's like, "Nosy, you come sleep here right now." And Nosy's like, "No, it's okay." He's like, "No, I'm telling you." And then switches seat with them. Then Tux sits down next to me, and then me and Tux are talking. He's trying to tell me a story, but we just keep smacking. Then he stands up and he screams, "I'm done." And he walks up to Grammer. Makes Grammer pull the bus over, and then I don't even know what did we get? Vans and Ubers or something?
Yeah.
What are you looking for, Coop? Which one do you want? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because no suspension. We were bouncing so high, he's smoking the roof.
What did it look
Yeah,
like?
no, we're not. You're not gonna do that. So I can get clipped and posted on the thing like you do with your Charlie Brown dance. Yeah. Not happening. Not happening.
And then you guys won that night too.
Yeah, Tux had 3 goals and assist in a fight, so
Yeah.
he did fine.
Yeah, Deezy rolled in on a 30-hour flight in jeans and slept on the bus in jeans for 45 hours or whatever. And then he scored on a breakaway first game. That was cool.
Lexi wants to know, what's your favorite memory with the Prowlers?
Favorite memory?
Maybe not bus related.
Yeah, we'll keep the bus out of it. I mean, probably last year winning in Danbury. That was pretty electric. We put a lot into that series, preparing for them and stuff. So to get the result we wanted was definitely a cool experience. So I might have to go with that.
That was a good one. That was a fun series. The Zebra Man, 33.
What a name.
He said, "By the way, it's Swanee. I made this email when I was 9." That's a direct quote.
Oh, yeah, I know who it is now.
Spring fling or pirate party?
That's a great question. JML's laughing over there, isn't he? Spring fling for sure. It's a thing in school. It's we'll just move on from that. But I'll go spring fling, yeah.
Jamie, you got any more? Any more fun ones? No? All right. Any more questions here in Wings? Anybody? You can think about it. We'll get to our wing of the week over here. Becca is going to bring us over. What do we have here? Ooh, no dry rub this week. We're back to the sauces.
How spicy do you think that is?
I don't know.
I don't think it's that spicy.
No. Well, you get first try here.
I do.
Yes.
So I have to like not make a reaction, or
Not make. Well, you
Like,
can
you
guess.
get
You can guess.
are we playing against each other? Is this a game or no?
No, there's no game here. We're on the same team.
Everything we
this
do is a
Hey,
competition.
that's
you
why
know what
I
I mean?
asked.
Yeah.
That's why I asked.
Good question.
All right. Am I trying it?
Yeah, go for it. What are you thinking there?
Something zing.
A little zing and pop.
Yeah.
A little zing and pep.
Like a zing teriyaki. If that's
Zing
a flavor.
Yeah,
teriyaki.
definitely. It's something teriyaki. Yeah.
Very, very
But
close.
we're still off.
Becca says close.
No zing?
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Say it ain't so, like General So's. So, well,
yeah,
Asian.
that's fair. Yeah,
General
yeah.
So's chicken.
We're on the right track.
You were on the
We're
right
right
track.
all-
When
we're
you
all
when you
over it.
said zing,
I don't
was like,
think
oh,
I
like-
would have gotten a sauce called "Say It Ain't So." if
Yeah,
that's the name of it.
I
don't think I
if
was
you-
gonna nail
well,
that
I
one.
think if you said like an Asian zing, that would have.
So
I
exactly
would
what
have given
I said.
that to you.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean you were on there.
I'm just
You were
kidding,
on
Wiggs.
there.
I'm just kidding.
You were on there. Oh, Slick Rick wants to know if you're gonna plant the flag anytime soon.
No. That's my buddy's thing. 1-3. I don't
Like
want to be.
somebody
doing
has a trademark on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made T-shirts. You can't have anyone else stealing that. Oh, you more of a burger guy? According to
My
Randall
burger
Steve.
guy. Oh yeah. B-Way, what are you eating over there? Yeah, we get the standby burger every time we come here. It's a staple.
Pretty good here at Wings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do a good job here at Wings.
Dumb Fed Talk. Who's your favorite defense partner?
Are you serious?
Crazy question.
Yeah. I'll go all of them except I'll go minus Favs because I haven't played with Favs. So I'll go Timmy, B-Way, Pars, Johnny. I can't say one. That's not fair.
A little Favs on the PK, no?
Yeah,
really count,
sneaky. And then he's going rogue on me. Messi's
What's
flying
you gotta
around
tell
up
me
there.
what's the over under on the Rogue? Where do we got to get to?
No. Favs. I mean, Favs is the one that loves that. That's why we call him Messi. But I can't pick a favorite defenseman. That's just the D block's too tight. So
Johnny's sitting at home right now, going, "Please save me,
Yeah.
please."
Oh, Matt Graham's in the chat.
Whoa.
He wasn't able to come support you, Paulie, but he's here in the chat.
Yeah, he's here in spirit.
There's no peanuts in this sauce, right?
Funny Graham asked that. I actually was thinking about that myself. So recently I went out to lunch. I won't say where I went, but went there, had a nice lunch. I had lamb. And, lamb doesn't seem like something that should have nuts in it. So I'm all good. I leave. I actually had to go to a doctor appointment. Doctor's like, "Hey, do you use KT tape on your back?" I was like, "I actually did recently, yeah." He goes, "Woo, left a big rash on there." And I'm like, "Okay, that seems weird." And then I start feeling my face tingling, and I'm like, "This isn't good." So I call the place. I'm like, "Hey, do you guys, this is what I ate. You guys don't use, nuts and anything. We do have a peanut rub on our lamb." I'm like, "Oh, no, for sure you do. That seems perfectly normal." So just zung over to the hospital for a few hours, and then was good to go after that.
And look at that, he recovered nicely.
Yeah, I was going to call Lucas Lockney and have him come sit with me, but the boys know that story.
Yeah.
Paulie, what is the best piece of advice you could give to a future goalie?
It's a good question.
While I try and bring up the FPHL schedule because the league website is not
Yeah, that's a
cooperating.
good question. Who was that, Rob?
Yeah,
Rob V?
Rob
Yeah,
V's
it's a
always
good
got some
question.
ones.
I'd say it's not really much different than a hockey player in general. Like if you identify it's something you're passionate about, something you want to become really good at, you have to work extremely hard at it. And I think it goes a lot further beyond talent. Focusing on improving over, sometimes as you grow up, you can start thinking about, a lot of things outside your control, what other people think about you, as you're a little kid, like what other parents think about you, coaches, if people are starting to scout you. Focus mostly on improving, working extremely hard. If you want to be good at it, you're going to have to do it at least twice a day, and you're going to have to spend decades doing it to become good at it. So I know that's not, it's not easy, but that's the truth.
Well, that's a great piece of advice. I think that's a great stopping point for our question and answer segment. So thank you, everybody, for your questions. One more thing to do. All we have left is our predictions. So last week was a rough one all around, at least by our standards. Usually we do really, really well with these.
Ando made a mockery of it, didn't he?
Ando made a mockery
I think
of
his
it,
mockery
and-
actually kind of worked.
Yeah,
though.
his mockery ended up
Like,
going
when we
pretty
looked
well
at it.
for him.
Yeah.
I ended up going 6-6, which I think I'm the. I think that's the.
Yes. I think Buck's
that's-
right.
I think it's the worst record that any of us have had in a single week. So that's a tough one for me. But I'm still in first at 79-31.
Little flex.
Of course you are.
Johnny went 7-5. The coaching staff is second at 77-33. And Ando, again, for his credit and the mockery that he made of the entire segment, he went 7-5.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a mockery.
And the players are in third at 75-35. So I'm 2 games up on the coaching staff, and the players are 2 games behind the coaching staff, 4 games behind me.
Big week.
So big week here. Only
Big week.
Only a couple more of these left. So we will start with a Thursday and Friday twosome between the Topeka Scarecrows and the Biloxi Breakers in Biloxi. And this was really where we thought Ando was making a mockery of it when he picked a Baton Rouge sweep, and that turned out to be his best guess of the entire weekend.
Yeah.
In Biloxi, I'm going to take a split here, and that might be a scared pick by me, but I think Biloxi finally does get its first win in probably 2 months.
Yeah, Biloxi's due. I got to go with split ski as well.
I'm rocking with split too. That's what I was gonna say before Wiggles said. I kind of want to disagree with Wiggles while I was up here.
We got a
but-
shot.
Well,
though.
do you want to go first then?
No.
We got time. We got time,
We got
yeah.
plenty of matchups left.
Okay.
Why don't we just take turns going first? So you go
Okay.
first, then I'll go first, then
All right,
Chop
so
goes first.
all right, so you'll go first this time.
All right. Let's go.
This is a big one, a 3-3, so that's 3 games, not 2. The Twin City. No, I'm saying like for our standings.
No,
You know,
yeah,
that's-
for sure.
That's
for
why
no,
it's more
no, I
important.
got you,
Yeah.
man. I got you. I know what 3 games means. Yep.
Twin City at Baton Rouge. 3-3 in Baton Rouge.
I'm going to go 2 games for Baton Rouge, 1 for Twin City. Yeah. Feel it, Johnny Butita.
I like that call, but I'm not gonna go the same. So I'll go 2 Twin City, 1 Baton Rouge.
I was going to say that before you said it, but I agree. Twin City, I think honestly, like they made the biggest trade of the season this
Yeah,
week.
that was pretty crazy.
Sending Gus Ford to Athens. That the regular season, not the off season. Don't get offended. But
Just report the news, man. You're good.
So you're rolling your eyes. But they did get 3 quality players back. Hasten Gallant, was a top goal scorer last year. So I think Twin City will get 2 of 3 in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that move, Wiggs, from the media standpoint? Gus Ford, big name, moving.
Hey, sometimes you get big name players at the trade deadline. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. A lot of times you see the biggest swings don't always win you a championship.
Maybe some foreshadowing there. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? That's a very tough continental division. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out of there. Next up, we have the Athens Rock Lobsters visiting the PD Ice Cats for 2. Yes, for 2. In
You
PD.
said at PD.
Yes.
I'll go split.
I'm going to go bold here. I'm going to say an Athens sweep.
Is that really like that bold? They're in first.
It's just,
You know what I mean?
it's just
not
different
that
from
bold. I
it's
thought you were
just
gonna say
different-
PD when you said bold.
No, it's just
Yeah,
different.
you're
when you
not
say-
fooling us, Wiggs.
Yeah, it's just different from you.
I'm going to go
Gotta be different.
bold, and I'm going to say a PD sweep.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
That is bold.
Ooh, yeah, the collective oohs from the crowd here.
I think Razor likes that one.
We are in the entertainment business, Wiggs.
Yeah, yeah, Razor's a big fan of that pick. Blue Ridge Bobcats visiting the Danbury Hat-Tricks. That's a very big series for them. I think it's my turn to go first. And I think Blue Ridge actually steps up to the plate this weekend. And I think they'll sweep the hat tricks because, I mean, last week it seemed like neither Blue Ridge nor Topeka actually wanted third place in the division. But this weekend, I think Blue Ridge will step up.
I'm going to go splits here. Splits.
Splits?
Yeah, I'm going to go split. I think Danbury will get one at home, right? They're at home?
Yep.
Yeah.
Next up, Binghamton at Watertown. Both games in Watertown. I'm going to... Paulie, your turn to go first. Sorry. Not trying to steal your thunder.
Last time Binghamton was in Watertown, they lost. Is that right?
Might be the last time.
I figured I was asking the right guy, but
Yeah, sorry, I'm not an expert on the Binghamton Black Bears. I work for
think
the
so.
Playground
just the
Power.
media in the league. But but media in the league. But it's all good.
I'll call up Brooks for you. I'll see if he knows.
I'm good on Brixie. I'm
Okay.
good on Brixie.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Binghamton sweep. Not confident in it, but I'll go with it.
I'm going to go Binghamton sweep, too.
Sure, I'll also say Binghamton sweep. This is the heavyweight matchup, I'd say, of the week, besides the Prowlers, of course. The heavyweight matchup between the Monroe Moccasins and the Columbus River Dragons over there in the Continental Division. Both games in Columbus.
Me?
Yeah.
Monroe just had a week break, didn't they? So I'm going to go split.
Split?
Yeah.
Think the bye helps them or hurts them?
A little bit of both. But they're also playing away. They got some rest. I think they'll get one at Columbus.
Yeah.
Just one, though.
I'll go. Yeah, split. It's a good call, Chop.
Now I feel pressured to not go with a split. However, I won't give in to the pressure this time. I'm also going to go with a split.
You're trying to take it. You're trying to knee out the ball here. You're up by 2.
Yeah.
Like this guy. Run some plays, dude.
You know, maybe we need to write down our picks and put the blind put them in a box and.
It's your show, man. Your show.
Yeah, you're the one keeping score, so you only know if that score is actually true.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you mean? It's public knowledge. You go find it for yourself.
I guess you're right.
Keep the scores yourself. But those are your game picks here on the Coaches Show here on the PHP Network and at Wings, etc. That will about wrap up our show. 2 more games this weekend at home, 7:05 p.m. on March 6th and March 7th. I think I can give Coach Paulin one last question because it's a good transition. What will you be doing before that game? What's your ritual?
My game day ritual?
Your game day ritual.
Well, if it's the first game of the weekend, just get there and get we usually have a meeting. Then we have our morning skate. Then Grammer, Johnny, and I get everything ready for the game. Go home, try to take a quick nap ski, and then go lift, and then come back. We have our meeting, special teams. The boys go out for warm-ups. I do my own little warm-up, and then fire it up, put my costume on.
What's your warm-up consist
Yeah, there's a
of?
bike sauna in there, mixed in there somewhere.
I do like to get a bike sauna in at home for sure. So just roll the bike right in there and let it rip.
What about on the road? Do you bike on the road too?
If there's no bike at the rink, so I'll work out at the hotel, but at the rink I like to get something going. So it's usually push-ups.
Dude, some teams though will bring you a bike over though, right? If you ask.
That did happen at one rink, yes. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I don't know if that's ever going to happen again at that rink, but.
Well, that's going to do it for us here on the Prowlers Coaches Show. Again, we'll see you at McMorran Place Friday night, Saturday night, 7:05 p.m. Part of Coach Paulin's pregame routine is not standing in line to get a free puck, but that can be part of your pregame routine on Saturday. Oh, yeah. St.
Yeah!
My boy
Patrick's
Wags.
Day pucks, yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, come out early, get
That
those
is unreal.
pucks, and stay late for the specialty jersey auction following the game. But again, Prowlers Coaches Show here at Wings, etc. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you, Liz, for helping us out here. Coach Paulin, Brett Lockhart,
Thanks for having me, Wicks.
thanks for joining us. And we'll see you again here in 2 weeks. But we will see you Friday and Saturday night at McMorran. So have a good night, everybody.